Good morning, this is Francesca Evans from LymeOnline, bringing you your weekly update on the latest local news from Lyme Regis. Scaled-back Remembrance commemorations have been held in Lyme Regis over the past week. The usual Remembrance Sunday parade and church service were cancelled due to COVID-19 restrictions, but a short ceremony still went ahead to honour the town's war dead. The ceremony was attended by limited civic dignitaries and members of the Royal British Legion, although some members of the public gathered outside the George's Square Park. Here's a clip of the service with Royal British Legion Chairman Ian Marshall reading the Roll of Honour.
1914 to 1918. Charles Ball, Henry Ball, George Bickley, Frederick Boone, Edward Bowditch, William Braddock, Leonard Broome, Donald Carden, Ernest Case, Alfred Cavell, Felix Davis, Charles Dewey, Ernest Emmett, Harold Emmett, Harry Foss, George Fowler, Arthur Frost, Herbert Frost, Fred Goldsworthy, Charles Gollop, George Hall, Reginald Hill, Sidney Hall, Albert Hodder, Tom Hodder, William Hodder, Frederick Hodges, John Holmes, William Hook, William Lane, Arthur Lister, Leonard Meader, Frederick Newman, John Philpott, Clive Perry, John Perry, James Pomeroy, Arthur Radford, Ernest Radford, William Reel, Charles Repton, Frank Restrict, Charles Roper, Cecil Sanders, Percy Sanders, Edward Sansom, John Searle, Ernest Shepherd, Frederick Shepherd, Harry Stocker, Harry Strawbridge, Leonard Tidwell, Dennis Toms, Frederick Toms, Edward Trim, Godfrey Turner, and Alban Wiscombe. 1939 to 1945. James Allen, Roy Bartlett, Brian Biscoe, Kenneth Blackmore, Kenneth Briggs, Eric Britton, Edward Broome, Cyril Caddy, James Cameron, Leonard Collier, Charles Cook, John Davis, Alfred Douglas, Leslie Emmett, Cecil Gollop, Frederick Grattan, Rex Hallett, Kenneth Halliday, William Hay, Horace Holman, William Jefford, Stanley Jones, Peter Marsh, Frank Moore, George Pierce, Alfred Rout, Thomas Rice, Donald Rigby, William Roberts, Henry Searle, Albert Smith, John Spurl, Brian Teague, Edward Templeman, David Watton, Dennis Wells, and William White. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. The going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. We will remember them.
Similar services were also held at the memorial on Armistice Day on Wednesday and at the HMS Formidable Grave in the town cemetery and the Polish War Memorial on Anning Road on Saturday. At the Cenotaph in London, a wreath was laid on behalf of West Dorset residents by MP Chris Loder. Mr Loder also reported that he personally removed a wreath laid by environmental campaign group Extinction Rebellion, which read "Climate change means war." Mr Loder described the wreath as a political stunt by a far-left outfit, adding that it was totally wrong and disrespectful. Among those to take part in the scaled-back Remembrance Sunday service at the Cenotaph was former Lyme Regis resident and Deputy Lieutenant of Dorset, Minnie Churchill, who laid a wreath on behalf of the Air Transport Auxiliary Association, of which she is honorary president. The country may currently be in lockdown, but Lyme Regis residents can still look forward to the festive season, with special efforts being made to bring some Christmas joy to the town following an unprecedented and challenging year. The town's 30-foot Christmas tree, donated by Penn Farm, was erected at the bottom of Broad Street on Sunday by a team of volunteers from Lyme Regis Christmas Lights Committee and the Harbour Master. Work has also started on putting up this year's Christmas lights display. Chairman of the Christmas Lights Committee, Rob James, said they hope to make this year's display bigger and better than ever to bring some much-needed joy amid the gloom of the last few months. While the annual Switch On event, which usually attracts crowds of hundreds to Broad Street, has been cancelled due to COVID-19 restrictions, the committee are now planning a virtual version of the Christmas Lantern Parade, with children and families invited to send in photos of their homemade creations. Full details on how to enter and raffle tickets in aid of the Christmas lights are available on the website shown on screen now. The Causley family have also confirmed they will be touring the town with their charity Santa sleigh for the 19th year, with a new sleigh currently under construction, ready for Father Christmas's arrival. About 100 homes in Lyme Regis were left without power on Tuesday night after a car collided with an electricity substation. Police and fire crews were called to the scene in Clappentell Lane at 8:49 p.m. on Tuesday night, with the substation at the junction with Sidmouth Road, known locally as Morgan's Grave, reportedly severely damaged. One nearby resident said they heard a massive bang as the collision took place and all power went out immediately. Police said there were no injuries, but there was fluid on the road. Western Power Distribution worked through the night to restore power in the early hours, and repairs to the substation continued throughout Wednesday. Dorset Police is thanking communities for their compliance and cooperation throughout COVID-19 restrictions, with a plea to keep up the good work and remain strong. Throughout national restrictions early this year, the Dorset community remained overwhelmingly compliant with COVID-19 legislation. The majority of police enforcement action taken early this year was against those coming from outside the area. As we enter the second week of a second national lockdown, the police are calling for this to continue and for everyone to play their part in keeping COVID-19 rates across the region low. During the first week of the second national lockdown, 136 COVID-19 related calls were made to Dorset Police, with 61 of these being made over the weekend. The majority of these calls related to reports of people gathering in groups, and 5 fixed penalty notices were issued. You can stay up to date with all the latest local news throughout the week, including how the coronavirus pandemic is affecting our community, on the LymeOnline website, and we'll be bringing you another video news bulletin next Friday. Stay safe and have a great week.